mankind. He said that the Honorable Prime Minister is God's gift to India. Now, whether he's a God's gift to India or he's God's gift to the oligarchs of India, the jury kind of remains out in that. The Prime Minister today, while speaking with regard to Dr. Ambedkar, said certain things which are absolutely and clearly economical with the truth. He talked about not revisiting reservation. Well, the question to the Prime Minister is that who raised the issue of revisiting reservation? Was it raised by the Congress party? Was it raised by anybody in the opposition? The issue was raised by the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, by the Secretary General of the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh. With regard to revisiting reservation to its or to their own ideological mentor. Yesterday, the BJP once again kicked off a facile and a spurious debate on nationalism. The only reason why the bogey of nationalism is being raised is to cover the inadequacies and the failures of the past 22 months. It is ironic as to who's raising the question of nationalism. A political party whose predecessors, whose ideological mentor had no role to play in the independence of India, whose erstwhile leaders apologized to the British imperialists in order to come out of jail. A party which had no role to play in the national reconstruction of India. In fact, even after 1947, there is not a single leader of the RSS, its erstwhile progeny, the Jansangh, or later the Bharatiya Janata Party, who's even sacrificed for the unity and integrity of this country. In fact, the Congress has a long and illustrious list of names, including 2 former Prime Ministers. And recently, it was Congress leaders who died in Chhattisgarh fighting against the Maoists. So, it's an extremely ironic situation that these pseudo-nationalists have become the contractors of nationalism in this country. When Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose said Jai Hind, or for that matter, Bhagat Singh, Rajguru, Sukhdev said Hindustan Zindabad, or even Inqilab Zindabad, did that make them less nationalists than those who say Bharat Mata Ki Jai? Whether it is Bharat Mata Ki Jai, it is Jai Hind, it is Mera Bharat Mahan, Hindustan Zindabad, Vande Mataram, they are all synonyms of the same emotion. And so therefore, to try and divide this country on this litmus test that those who say Bharat Mata ki Jai are national and those who use a synonym are anti-national are, for the lack of a better word, reducing nationalism to a very reductionist binary. Something which is extremely dangerous for this country. In the past 22 months, social harmony in this country has been shattered. Political stability has been undermined. The Prime Minister 5 questions to Achhe Din. Why is it that people have started murmuring and singing कि कोई लौटा दे मेरे बीते हुए दिन? Number 2, what happened to the 15 lakhs? Those 15 lakhs which you were supposed to get back and deposit in everybody's bank account in 100 days. Why are food prices going through the roof? Why is it that the common man is not able to afford even the basic food items which are necessary for sustenance? And number 4, Mr. Prime Minister, what happened to the rhetoric that terror and talks cannot go hand in hand? Why the complete reversal on the position with Pakistan? So therefore, rather than raising this bogey of nationalism, pseudo-nationalists becoming contractors of nationalism, it would be far more appropriate if the Prime Minister and his government answer the hard questions of governance which this country has been asking now over and over again. हिंदी में भी चाहिए? मैं इसको well, I said 5. The 5th I will elaborate during the, you should save something for the. देखिए पिछले 22 महीने में जो सरकार की नाकामियां रही हैं, जो असफलता रही है, उसके ऊपर पर्दा डालने के लिए एक फर्जी बहस राष्ट्रवाद पर सरकार ने शुरू कर दी है। विचित्र बात इसमें यह है कि राष्ट्रवाद पर बहस कौन कर रहा है? वो पार्टी जिसका भारत की आजादी के आंदोलन में बिल्कुल कोई भूमिका नहीं रही, जिसके नेता साम्राज्यवादियों से माफी मांग मांग के जेल से छूटते रहे, जिनका आजादी के बाद भारत के पुनर्निर्माण में कोई भूमिका नहीं रही, 1947 के बाद जिस पार्टी का या जिस संगठन से वो पार्टी आती है, उसके किसी कद्वर नेता की भारत की एकता और अखंडता को इकट्ठा रखने के लिए शहादत नहीं हुई। तो इसलिए आज विडंबना यह है कि सूडो नेशनलिस्ट राष्ट्रवाद के ठेकेदार बन के बैठे हुए। ये जो बहस है कि अगर आप भारत माता की जय कहो तो आप राष्ट्रवादी हो, पर अगर आप जय हिंद कहो, हिंदुस्तान जिंदाबाद कहो, मेरा मेरा भारत महान कहो, वंदे मातरम कहो, तो आप राष्ट्रवाद की कसौटी पर खरे नहीं उतरते। तो इस मापदंड पर फिर भारतीय जनता पार्टी उस महान नेताजी सुभाष चंद्र बोस को कहां पर आंकती है जिन्होंने जय हिंद का नारा दिया। भगत सिंह, राजगुरु और सुखदेव का किस तरह से मूल्यांकन करती है, जो हिंदुस्तान जिंदाबाद, इनकलाब जिंदाबाद कहते कहते फांसी के फंदे पर चढ़ गए। तो इसलिए पिछले 22 महीने में चाहे सांप्रदायिक सद्भाव हो जिसके परकच्छे उड़ा दिए इन्होंने, चाहे राजनीतिक स्थिरता हो उसको पूरी तरह से खत्म करने में, चाहे अरुणाचल हो, चाहे उत्तराखंड हो, सरहद से लगे हुए संवेदनशील सूबे, चीन की सरहद से लगे हुए, वहां पर राजनीतिक अस्थिरता इन्होंने फैलाई। अर्थव्यवस्था बिल्कुल चरमरा गई है। अंतर्राष्ट्रीय विदेश नीति का मालूम नहीं कि ये आ रहे हैं कि जा रहे हैं, पूरी तरह से दिशाविहीन है। और उन सब खामियों के ऊपर पर्दा डालने के लिए ये राष्ट्रवाद के ऊपर फर्जी बहस शुरू की गई है। तो प्रधानमंत्री जी, जो सवाल ये मुल्क पूछ रहा है उसका जवाब आप क्यों नहीं देते कि अच्छे दिन का क्या हुआ? क्यों लोग कह रहे हैं कि कोई लौटा दे मेरे बीते हुए दिन? वो 15 लाख रुपए कहां गए जो आपने 100 दिन में लोगों के खातों में जमा करने थे? खाद्यान्न पदार्थों की कीमत क्यों आसमान छू रही है? क्यों आज आम आदमी को रोटी नसीब नहीं हो रही? और चौथा, जो आप कहते रहे 10 साल तक कि आतंकवाद और बातचीत पाकिस्तान के साथ साथ नहीं चल सकता, आज आतंकवाद और बातचीत साथ साथ क्यों चल रही है? और पांचवा, जो भारत के छात्र हैं, चाहे पुणे में हो, चाहे हैदराबाद में हो, चाहे जवाहरलाल विश्वविद्यालय में हो, द स्टूडेंट्स ऑफ इंडिया इन हैदराबाद, इन पुणे, इन जवाहरलाल नेहरू यूनिवर्सिटी, क्यों आप उनके ऊपर अत्याचार कर रहे हैं? क्यों आप उनको प्रताड़ित कर रहे हैं? क्यों आप भारत के छात्रों की कब्र तोड़ने के पीछे पड़े हुए हैं? ये हैं बुनियादी सवाल जिनका जवाब आज देश आपसे मांग रहा है। ये फर्जी राष्ट्रवाद का सर्टिफिकेट जो आप लोगों को देना चाह रहे हैं, ना देश वो सुनना चाहता है, और जो सूडो नेशनलिस्ट की असलियत है वो ये देश अच्छी तरह से पहचानता है। द फ्लोर इज ऑल योर्स। Well, there has only been one Bhagat Singh, and there will only be one Bhagat Singh.
पीएम ने आज किसी और की जाहिर तौर पे कांग्रेस की तरफ सराहा था कि मुझे देखकर बहुत लोगों को पसंद नहीं आता हूँ ना, मुझे देखकर कई लोगों को बुखार आता है, कांग्रेस को भी बुखार आता है।
देखिए, जहां तक मेरी जानकारी है, सैरेडॉन की गोली तो भाजपा के नेता लेके घूमते हैं। उनकी अगर आप जेब की तलाशी लें तो पैरासीटामोल, क्रोसिन, सैरेडॉन, सारी गोलियां, उत्कृष्ट सम्मिश्रण मिलेगा आपको। तो भारतीय जनता पार्टी के जो सांसद और नेता है, ये प्रधानमंत्री उन्हीं को बुखार चढ़ाते हैं। बाकियों ने तो इस प्रधानमंत्री की जो असलियत है उसको अच्छी तरह से भांप लिया है। हाँ सुबोध,
भारत माता की जय लदत है, are you in support of what was said by Asaduddin Owaisi? Check one. And two, PM at the Ambedkar Memorial Lecture said that Congress did a great disservice to Ambedkar because Nehru government bucketed under pressure over a Hindu court case and he had to resign.
Well, to answer your questions in the order that you've asked them, nationalism is not a reductionist binary. Merely because you use a synonym of Bharat Mata ki Jai, which could be Jai Hind, which could be Hindustan Zindabad, which could be Mera Bharat Mahan, which could be Vande Mataram, or there could be a million other variants in different languages. That by no stretch makes you anti-national. Mera Bharat Mahan or Bharat Mata ki Jai is not a litmus test one way or the other. And that does not mean that we have any aversion to anyone, saying or using the terminology Bharat Mata ki Jai. You see, it's very ironic. Every Prime Minister of India from Pandit Nehru till Dr. Manmohan Singh, including Prime Minister Vajpayee, would end each of their public speeches with a salutation, कि मेरे साथ बोलिए जय हिंद. But you do not hear the current Prime Minister saying that. So should we, because he uses a different salutation at the end of his speech, raise question marks on his patriotism? So therefore these facile and spurious tests which we are setting for ourselves, that if you say this you are a nationalist, if you say this you are an anti-national, what kind of a silly, absurd and a completely deductionist debate it is?
Yeah, I asked something different because Owaisi said something entirely different. So Owaisi said that I will not speak Bharat Mata.
Well, Mr. Owaisi can answer for himself as to why he says a particular thing or why he does not say a particular thing. I am not here to answer for Mr. Owaisi, but all I am trying to repeatedly emphasize and underscore is that nationalism is not a reductionist binary, whereby if you chant a particular kind of a slogan, you become a nationalist, but if you use a variant of that, you become anti-national. That's the short point I am trying to make. Number two, on the question that you asked about the Prime Minister speaking in Vigyan Bhavan today. Now, you see, the Prime Minister unfortunately is either not properly briefed or he is completely economical with the truth. The Prime Minister seems to have conveniently forgotten that who piloted the Hindu Code Bill. The Hindu Code Bill was piloted by the first Prime Minister of India, Jawaharlal Nehru, in the teeth of fierce opposition by the right wing, led by the Hindu Mahasabha and even the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh. The Prime Minister seems to have conveniently forgotten that in 2005 it was a UPA government which brought an amendment to the Hindu Succession Act and gave inheritance rights to women. For all the rhetoric that he used about being a bhakt of Dr. Ambedkar, may I ask him, is it not a fact that the RSS opposed the Constitution of India? The RSS in 1950 actually opposed the Constitution of India. Is it not a fact that the former Prime Minister, the first Prime Minister of the Bharatiya Janata Party, Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee, actually set up a committee to review the Constitution of India? When there was no demand from anybody except the RSS that the Constitution of India should be reviewed? Why has the Prime Minister till now been so silent about the unfortunate death of Rohit Vemula? Why was the entire instrumentalities of the state deployed in order to even question the caste of Rohit Vemula? And then, last but not the least, what the Prime Minister had to say in a book of his speeches, which was compiled and released some years ago, titled Karam Yog, exposes his anti-Dalit mindset. He said, and I quote, "I do not believe that they," and he refers to the Valmikis, "have been doing this job to sustain their livelihood. Had this been so, they would not have continued with this type of work generation after generation. At some point of time, somebody must have got enlightenment in their, Valmiki's, duty to work for the happiness of the entire society and the gods, and that they would have to do this job bestowed upon them by gods. And this job of cleaning up would continue as an unintentional spiritual activity for centuries. This should have been continued generation after generation. It is impossible to believe that their ancestors did not have the choice of adopting any other work or job." Now, if this is not anti-Dalit, if this is not anti-Dalit, then I do not know what is the definition of being anti-Dalit. There was a question right there at the end. I'll come to you.
Why you gave a details of how somebody can hail the motherland in various ways, and you say that refusing to say Bharat Mata is not a reductionist attitude. Why did the Congress party become a party to a resolution in Maharashtra Assembly to suspend a particular member who refused to hail the motherland in a particular way, was ready to hail it in a different way? Like Subhash Chandra Bose, like different. What was the reason Congress party became party to that unanimous resolution? Congress brings the resolution.
Well, I am not here to answer on behalf of the Maharashtra Assembly. The Maharashtra Assembly, for whatever it did or didn't do, would be answerable for their own conduct. Insofar as I am concerned, or insofar as we are concerned, we have laid out the position very clearly that Bharat Mata Ki Jai and its various variants are synonyms of the same emotion.
Mr. Tiwari, just to supplement this question, that AIMIM MLA was suspended because he refused to chant Bharat Mata Ki Jai slogan under coercion. My specific question to you is, does AICC justify coercion on this matter?
Shahid, I think I have lost the ability of being able to communicate my point of view clearly. As I have earlier pointed out, let me reiterate and underscore. It is for the Maharashtra Assembly and its members to answer for their conduct. Insofar as we are concerned, I have laid out the position, or we have laid out the position very clearly, that nationalism is not a reductionist binary. So therefore, Bharat Mata Ki Jai or its various variants are synonyms of the same emotion. Sandeep, I'll just come to you.
No, you did not answer my question. I'm not asking that. My simple question is, does AICC justify coercion to chant these slogans, whether synonyms or the भारत माता की जय.
Shahid, once again, may I reiterate that I have laid out the position as we see it. And if we would have been endorsers of or supporters of coercion, then I wouldn't have laid out such a detailed position from this podium.
Sir, for 2 days,
Just one second, I'll come back to you.
उत्तराखंड में लगातार सियासी संकट बढ़ता जा रहा है. भारतीय जनता पार्टी और आपके बागी विधायक जो हैं बीजेपी के सांसदों के साथ विधायकों के साथ मंच भी करेंगे और राष्ट्रपति से मुलाकात करेंगे. क्या प्रतिक्रिया है कांग्रेस की? क्या समाधान आप लोग कर पाएंगे? क्योंकि लगातार गहराता जा रहा है.
देखिए, भारतीय जनता पार्टी पूरी तरह से इसमें लिप्त है. भारतीय जनता पार्टी जो संवेदनशील सरहद के प्रदेश है, जो चीन से लगे हुए प्रदेश हैं, उन प्रदेशों में राजनीतिक अस्थिरता फैलाने में कोई कसर नहीं छोड़ रही है. अब इस सारे संकट का रचनात्मक हल किस तरह से निकलेगा वो तो वक्त ही बताएगा, पर इसमें बुनियादी बात यह है कि जिस तरह की कार्रवाई भारतीय जनता पार्टी और केंद्र सरकार कर रही है, राजनीतिक अस्थिरता के साथ साथ राष्ट्रीय सुरक्षा के लिए भी इसके दूरगामी परिणाम हो सकते हैं. संदीप, वन सेकंड.
By March 28, even then, a delegation of BJP MLAs, along with your Congress rebels, are meeting the president this evening, and they are marching down in a show of strength. So, what does this say? There's already a show of strength that has been asked by the governor, but despite that, the BJP.
Well, first of all, may I inform you that a delegation of the Congress party consisting of Mr. A.K. Antony, Mr. Ghulam Nabi Azad, Shri Motilal Vora, Shrimati Ambika Soni, Shri Ahmed Patel and Shri Kapil Sibal will meet the President at 7:30 p.m. today with regard to exactly what you had just alluded to. Now to answer your question. The Supreme Court has laid down the law very clearly. The majority of a government has to be tested on the floor of the House. The appropriate place to test whether a government enjoys the confidence of the House or does not enjoy the confidence of the House is the floor of the Assembly. Anything outside it, I will not call it, or we will not call it unconstitutional, but it is definitely extraneous. Haji, boss? One second. just one behind you, I'll come back to you.
मेरा सवाल ये था कि महाराष्ट्र कांग्रेस और AICC के लाइन में कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन क्यों है, क्योंकि महाराष्ट्र कांग्रेस जो वहाँ पे आपके विधायक दल के जो नेता हैं उन्होंने मांग की थी वारिस पठान को निष्कासित करने की, और यहाँ पे आप राष्ट्रवाद को लेकर या भारत माता की जय कहने को लेकर तमाम तरह की तकरीरें आपने कर दी, लेकिन कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन जो है महाराष्ट्र कांग्रेस अलग लाइन से और AICC अलग लाइन से क्यों दिखाई पड़ती है?
कोई विरोधाभास नहीं है. जहाँ तक महाराष्ट्र की विधानसभा का सवाल है, महाराष्ट्र की विधानसभा ने क्यों कार्रवाई की, किन तथ्यों पे कार्रवाई की, उसका जवाब वो देने के लिए सक्षम है. जहाँ तक अखिल भारतीय कांग्रेस समिति का सवाल है, जहाँ तक इस मंच का सवाल है, राष्ट्रवाद के ऊपर हमारी जो सोच है वो बहुत ही विस्तार से हमने आपके समक्ष रख दी है.
विधानसभा ने क्यों कार्रवाई की, विधानसभा ने क्या कार्रवाई की, उसके विजडम पे तो सवाल ही नहीं. सवाल तो आपकी पार्टी के स्टैंड पर है कि आपकी पार्टी ने ऐसा स्टैंड क्यों लिया कि भारत माता की जय अगर नहीं बोल रहा है कोई विधायक तो उसको सस्पेंड कर दिया जाए. सवाल तो ये है ना, सवाल ये कुछ है.
जहां तक पार्टी का स्टैंड है, पार्टी का स्टैंड बहुत ही विस्तृत तौर से और बहुत ही व्यापक तरीके से सभी तथ्यों को संज्ञान में लेते हुए पूरे परिप्रेक्ष्य को देखते हुए आपके समक्ष रख दिया गया.
The reason why this question is coming over and over again is because like the clarity is not there. The question is about accountability factor, whether or not Congress High Command would take any actions against the people who initiated the motion in Maharashtra Assembly. I spoke to PCC President a few days ago, and he clearly distanced away from what they have done in the Assembly. So who is going to sort of take responsibility of this stand? Is it going to be the AICC High Command or the local Congress unit? And the local Congress clearly doesn't have any answer to this.
I think I have very adequately and appropriately explained the position. The stand is as it has been elucidated. Now, if there has been any kind of a digression or a deviation from that stand, under what context, in what circumstances, what the trigger was, that at an appropriate time, the General Secretary in charge is always at liberty to revisit. So therefore, insofar as the stand is concerned, the stand has been made very explicit. देखिए, प्रधानमंत्री जी को या तो पूरी सूचना नहीं दी जाती या प्रधानमंत्री जी जानकर जो तथ्य हैं उनको मुल्क के सामने नहीं रखते। और तथ्य ये है कि जहां तक हिंदू कोड बिल का सवाल है, हिंदू कोड बिल की हिमायत और संसद में उसको पारित कराने की पहल भारत के पहले प्रधानमंत्री श्री जवाहरलाल नेहरू ने की थी। और उसके साथ साथ तमाम ऐसे सवाल हैं जो हमने प्रधानमंत्री जी से पूछे हैं, जो साफ साफ तौर पर यह दर्शाते हैं कि उनकी पार्टी का जिस संगठन से वो विचारात्मक प्रेरणा लेते हैं, उनकी जो मंशा है वो दलित विरोधी है। प्रधानमंत्री जी उन सवालों का जवाब देने की कृपालता करें।
Just to clarify some doubt that AICC for 2 days in succession said that Owaisi has raised this issue to insert a polarizing subject in politics and to benefit BJP, and said that MIM and BJP are hand in glove. Is there a shift in the party stand after what you have said?
There is absolutely no shift in any stand. There is the politics of it. Now, why certain people choose to make issues out of non-issues, insofar as the Bharatiya Janata Party is concerned, its anxiety to cover its failures makes them raise this spurious and facile debate of nationalism. Insofar as Mr. Owaisi is concerned, he can answer for himself. But as far as the ideological construct of what nationalism is, that has been very clearly elucidated. It's not a reductionist binary, and one slogan or the other is just a synonym of the same emotion or sentiment. Shall we?
चाइना का नाम लिया और 3 बार आपने काफी संवेदनशील स्टेट अरुणाचल और उत्तराखंड का उदाहरण दिया। दोनों जगह आपके विधायक थे, आपका सिक्का खोटा निकला, आपको छोड़ के चला गया। तो दोस्त इस तरह के क्यों और चाइना का उदाहरण क्यों?
क्योंकि भौगोलिक वास्तविकता ये है।
नहीं, वो तो है, लेकिन इसका चाइना से क्या?
भौगोलिक वास्तविकता ये है कि संवेदनशील सरहद से लगे हुए सूबे हैं, और वास्तविकता ये भी है कि वहां पर जो राजनीतिक अस्थिरता का माहौल बना, उसमें सीधे सीधे तौर पर भारतीय जनता पार्टी और केंद्र की सरकार लिप्त है। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
राष्ट्रवाद का मुद्दा हमारा many months to make a peace structure. Many
क्या?